So you have big dreams, I get it. There is a voice inside telling you that you can become whoever you want to be. But then there is another voice, the one that whispers that it's impossible and that you can't. If you're here on this channel, there's probably a part of you that wants more out of life. Maybe having more international experiences and exploring the world, or you've already moved abroad to create a better life for yourself. But now you're facing many challenges on this journey that made you doubt yourself and you don't know which voice to listen to anymore. Is it really possible to finally achieve that big dream? Which voice is right? I've always loved hero movies. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Harry Potter. I still am, and what I love about these movies are not just the action or the magic that happens. It's the deeper meaning behind these stories that I love. They're about something that we all go through in our real life, and I think we can find life lessons about our own hero's journey with these stories. So in this video, I want to talk about what Joseph Campbell, a very famous writer, calls a hero's journey, and see what it's like in real life and in your journey to achieve your dream life. But first, what's a hero's journey? The hero's journey is a common story pattern that all great heroes follow. But it's not just about fighting enemies or fighting the war. It's about the internal journey, the growth and transformation we go through when pursuing our biggest dreams in life. What we want to do on this video is to take you on your own hero's journey and the different stages that we all go through mentally, physically, and emotionally to get what we want. But before we start this journey together, I want you to think of one goal that you have. Choose a goal that if you just achieve this one goal, it will make you very happy in the near future. It can be anything. Do you want to communicate effectively in English? Do you want to have more international experiences or move abroad? Or maybe something about your professional life. Do you want to have a better job or maybe even start your own business? Choose one, and whatever that dream is, write it down and think of that dream when we are going through the different stages of this hero's journey. If you want, you can pause this video to think about it a little, and when you're ready, let's start. So think of your favorite hero's movie or the hero that you know. They all start their journey exactly the same way, and there are three main acts in their journey: the start, facing the challenges, and the change. So let's start with the first act, the start. The hero, like all of us, lives in their ordinary world. They're safe and comfortable, but deep down they feel something's missing. There is a sense that things can be better, even if they don't know exactly how or why. In real life, this is you living your everyday life, and there is a feeling inside that you want to change and make your life better. Some people ignore this feeling, but others who decide to be the hero of their life decide to do something about this feeling. The hero is suddenly faced with an opportunity or a challenge. It might be scary, but deep down, they feel it's something they need to do. It's a wake-up call to grow, face a fear, or take a risk. It's when you understand that a change is necessary. For you, this could be understanding that, for example, I want to finally speak English confidently, or I want to have more international experiences, or I want to find my dream job. It's that inner voice telling you, I can do more, I can be more. Most heroes like you and me respond to this call to adventure the same way. At first, they refuse the call to adventure, which is the next stage. Even if the hero wants to change something, they feel scared. So they resist the call because of self-doubt or the fear of unknown. They start finding reasons why they can't do something. They start thinking it's too risky, or that they're not ready, or that what if this happens or that happens? Does this sound familiar? That's all the stories that come into our head and convince us that we can't achieve that dream that we have. In general, this is a psychological reaction to change. And you start to think, what if I fail? I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. This and that. This happens because our brain is wired to keep us safe, and change feels risky. But here's the thing, this is where heroes are made, and this brings us to the next stage. At some point in their journey, the hero meets someone who helps them see their potential. For example, in Harry Potter, it was Dumbledore. These mentors offer wisdom, advice, or tools that help the hero succeed. They help the hero realize they have the power to face the challenges ahead. Now, who's your mentor in real life? It might not be someone like Dumbledore in the movies. It could be a teacher or a coach, a friend, or even a book you read that changes your perspective. The mentors guide us to give us the courage and the knowledge to take the next step. And this is exactly what you need to continue on your hero's journey for your dream. So try to find the right mentors for your goals, whether it's a book, a friend, or a coach, depending on the goal that you have. By the way, if your goal is to speak English confidently and have international experiences, I've created a training specifically for professionals like you who want to make their dream a reality. This training will give you the roadmap to make it easier for you. You can check it out in the description below. So let's continue with the hero's journey. Once you chose your guidance and support, now you're ready for Act 2. At this stage, the hero has made their decision. They decided to take action and leave behind the old familiar world and step into the world they don't know well. They're ready to face new challenges. This is where you fully commit to the journey and accept that there is no other option for you but to change. Once you make that decision, then you go to the next stage and start being tested on this journey with different challenges. These challenges help them meet people who share the same goals and values. These people become their friends and help them on this journey. They also start to understand who the real enemy is. All the challenges they face at this stage prepares them for facing the real enemy later on their journey, because each challenge teaches them something new about themselves and helps them grow stronger. The same happens when you decide to start your hero's journey. You will find people who support you, people who want to discourage you and stand in your way. But all these challenges help you grow stronger and know yourself better to prepare for the bigger and final challenge. As the hero gets closer to the major challenge, they begin to face their deepest fears and weaknesses. They need to face themselves and overcome their dark side, all the self-doubt and all the fears inside. It's a time of inner struggle where they question all their abilities. In real life, this is the stage in which you need to face your limiting beliefs and the bad habits that have held you back. It's like you first need to win the war with yourself. I talked briefly about this in another video, breaking the habit of being yourself. If you're interested in this stage, you can find the video in the description. So after this, here's the next stage. The hero faces their biggest challenge, often a moment of crisis or danger. It might feel like everything is falling apart. This is a time of deep change where the hero must let go of the old beliefs or habits to move forward. If they can pass this stage, they become a different person. This is the moment your old self dies and your new self comes out stronger. At this stage, we are experiencing a big transformation and become a new person. And this new person can go to the next stage. Once the hero overcomes this final challenge, they gain something valuable. This could be a new tool or knowledge, better self-confidence, or getting something valuable. They've learned a powerful lesson that will guide them in the future. This is exactly what happens in real life. The transformation we have experienced has prepared us for the big dream. Once the hero reaches this point of the journey, they need to enter the final act. At this stage, the hero starts the journey back home into the ordinary world. But now they have to understand how to apply what they've learned in that world. They've changed, but will the world around them accept this new version? Can they use the lessons they learned in the ordinary world? On your hero's journey, once you become that new version of yourself, you need to apply the lessons you learned in everyday life and stay consistent. Once we get to this stage of our hero's journey, it's time for the final challenge and transformation. The hero faces one last powerful test. A final moment that proves they've truly changed. This challenge is usually harder than any before it, but it's the final step in the transformation. After passing this stage, they are no longer the same person they were at the beginning of the journey. This is exactly what happens in real life too. This is the final stage of achieving your goal. Maybe using English in your everyday life and maybe giving a presentation in English, going to your boss to ask for that promotion, or finally starting your business. Once we successfully pass this stage, then we can get to the last stage of our hero's journey, which is sharing the wisdom and lessons. The hero returns home, but they're not the same person. They've grown, learned, and transformed. They now have the wisdom, knowledge, and the experience that they can share to make an impact and help others. And this is exactly what happens in real life. You have become a wiser, stronger version of yourself because of being on the hero's journey. And as a result, now you can become a mentor to someone else who wants to start the same journey. You can really help them because you have experienced everything yourself and you know how to overcome every challenge on this journey. So whenever we decide to follow our dreams, we may go over this cycle of hero's journey multiple times in our lives. And life is the cycle of mini hero's journey, starting with a new adventure, facing the challenges, and then becoming a different person, and finally sharing that experience with others. I hope you enjoyed this journey together and could also follow it with having your goal in mind. If not, you can go back and watch the video again and follow it exactly with the dream that you have and see at which stage of your hero's journey you are. This can help you understand what you need to do next and see that what you feel is absolutely normal and you're not alone in this. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'd love to connect with you and feel like we're having a conversation here. So thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.